Okay. This is it. It's the final level of Serious Sam 3 BFE, not counting the DLC. Now, I've been putting off doing this level for a while because I need to be a little mentally prepared for just how long this level is going to be. The Guardian of Time, I'm convinced, is going to take me at least 1.5 hours, if not possibly 2. This is currently standing like the longest level in the entire damn game, and I'm just not looking forward to it. I've enjoyed most of Serious Sam 3, but I'm not particularly looking forward to the prospect of playing this exact level with almost like over 1,000 enemies, I believe. Like, possibly more. I don't really know what the specific stats are of this level. But let's just say I'm going to be completely exhausted after this. And I have held off of it for a while, and it was mostly because I had to prepare myself to actually do this level, but also there was a small bit of schoolwork I had to do, but that's a minor detail. And I have to do it now because in a couple of days, I'm actually going to get my wisdom teeth removed, and yeah, that would just incapacitate me from making videos for a couple of days, and I don't want to put this off anymore. So, we're gonna get started with this. I have a drink of water right next to me. This is probably gonna take up most of my disk space. Let's get it over with.
Oh, come on! Don't do this to me. Oh, shit. I'm a lot of things, fella, but I am not your lunch.
And we start off being chased by the Sandwell. That's just peachy, isn't it? Watch out, I'm just gonna like die as soon as I run over here. No, he gave up. Okay. So, if you missed the previous episode, there's a car back there which just broke down. We drove that car across the sand, and for some odd reason, the whale didn't bother to even chase us. Actually, I wonder... I know this is probably gonna kill me, but I wonder what would happen if I went back and just check to see if there's like anything in the car. Is there anything behind the car? No, this is gonna kill me. Well, first death of the level, might as well be proud of it, because no better time to die than at the beginning of the level! What? Oh, okay, well, it was worth checking in my opinion. So this is the Guardian of Time level entrance thing, and it's a giant canyon! And there's a bunch of ammo pickups here, because we're probably not gonna be coming back here for quite some time. You also got some C4. Also, the lighting in this level, I assure you, I did not change anything. It's just this naturally bleak looking, so just thought I'd point that out. We got our first cannon after a while. And oh look, this is sunlight. Okay, so this is probably not going to be too bad. It's a little bit painful on the eyes. This music track that's playing is like pretty much the only music track that's going to be playing throughout the entire level. Maybe it speeds up a few times now and then. And what else can I really say? From what I've seen, I have not seen like any footage of this level for a really long time, but from what I recall, this is basically what would happen if the level, the Grand Pyramid from Serious Sam the First Encounter and Mental Institution from Serious Sam 2 had a run-in in an alleyway. This would be the bastard child that they would produce. As you can see, I have kind of a negative view on this level. And it starts off, with just a bunch of purple people. And yeah, I do mean a bunch, so I might just actually use the mutilator for a bit just for the lulz, because why are you all standing right over here? I can hardly see anything right now. Oh, man. Yeah, well, at least we actually get to use the mutilator for once. I mean, it's not exactly the most practical weapon, but it's good for a few laughs. Like, especially against all these Rocketeers who haven't damaged me yet, surprisingly enough. I kind of imagined that being surrounded by multitudes of them would cause a little bit of chaos, but no, they're not really trying that hard. I might as well just switch over to the shooty for a bit. I should probably avoid talking so much too, because I know eventually I'm going to be entirely wasted of breath. My throat's eventually going to hurt as well. Ugh, God. Still not looking forward to what most of this level has to offer to me. And I really wish Sam would figure out that he has a flashlight, because I could honestly use it right about now. And I'll use the pistol for a bit. I mean, why not? Like, we're gonna be stuck here for a while anyway, because there's just so many purple people. I don't understand the padding of all the Rocketeers in this game. There's just literally no point to them, because, true, that last one just hit me right there, but how many times do you often get hit by an enemy which only has, like, one melee attack, and they have to be extremely close to you to actually use it? And even then, I think it's, like, finicky as hell, because sometimes they just don't even bother, and they'll, like, choose to reload their pistol, their, like, rocket pistol thing, whatever it is Rocketeers use, and these projectiles just never seem to hit you. And that's just basically my commentary, my stance on Rocketeers, and yeah, I'll go ahead and reload my shotgun just so you can see if there's, like, anyone flanking me. Why are there so many of you? Like, can I just ask you guys, why does Crow Team love you so much? Oh well. At least find some use for the shotgun now, because I barely actually use this weapon. I mostly spend my time just playing with the assault rifle. If you're wondering why I'm not using a better weapon, is because I kind of want to conserve well, actually, I suppose there is kind of like an infinite rocket box back there, so I just pretty much wasted everyone's time. Okay, let's just shoot rockets for a while. This could be fun, you know? We'll just run all the way back, pick up more rockets, and then, yeah, we'll just continue on. You know, like, just gonna keep firing rockets over there. Just give me a sec, I'm gonna go back and pick up some more ammunition. Now, I don't know if there are any secrets in this level. I'd imagine there might be. I remember the Grand Pyramid in the original Serious Sam Classic did not have any secrets in it, and I believe they added a few secrets in the HD remake just to give it, like, equality to all the other levels. I'm not really sure if the same could be said for this one, because I don't recall there being any, but it's possible, so I might keep an eye out, but at the same time, I don't want to spend 2 hours recording just me looking around for secrets. Why are there so many purple beasts? Seriously, can we just end this first phase, because these guys aren't contributing. They are practically the most useless enemies in the entire game, apart from the space monkeys. And they only go below them because these guys do, like, never hit you at all. And if you do, you should feel ashamed. And I feel ashamed because I was hit by one earlier. Oh, hi.
Would you consider attacking one at a time?
Exactly, like, why can't you guys just be more considerate for me? Little old Sam who just wants to be attacked once at a time. Pistols. So many rocket pistol dudes. Like, I got nothing else to say. This is just what we're gonna be doing for possibly the next 5 minutes. I probably could have said that earlier, but I had no idea that this battle lasted this long. There's a lot of you. I'm gonna go pick up some more rockets. I'll be right back. So, if anyone is wondering what I am going to do next, because I do have the DLC levels of the Jewel of the Nile to conquer next, I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Like I said before, I doubt I'll be doing that directly after I complete the main campaign of Serious Sam 3, because, for one thing, I am going to get my wisdom teeth removed, as I mentioned earlier, and that's going to leave me incapable of actually making videos for a few days, which is kind of disappointing, but what can you do? I mean, this is just a mandatory operation that I have to get done, and yeah, I guess I could use the break, especially after doing this. And let's just wait for these kamikazes to show up so we can get a few collateral shots. I really do wish that the lighting were better in this area, because this is not really impressive to me. A kamikaze? What? Oh, hi, you were right next to me. Okay, that's getting a little bit too close for me, personally. Alright, any other takers? Oh yeah, they're all just hanging out back here. Oh god. The AI in this game never ceases to amuse me. Just see if I can wrap a few more of you in this coil that is the mutilation device. See? Still finding practical use for that. I don't know what weapon I should use. I guess I'll use rockets because I just got that full ammo refill, so might as well. And take care of these kamikazes right here. I don't know how much ammo is on this map. I'm not sure like, if it's really that scarce. I could just be like wasting my time right now. You know, I'll just use the assault rifle at this point. And these are just kamikazes, so 2 bullets each. That's really not that bad. Okay, now that we're actually seeing a bit of light, this actually looks like a really impressive area. Alright, I take some of the stuff I said back. I mean, this level is nice looking for what it's worth, despite the fact that it's mostly, I want to say barren, but it still has detail to it at the least, especially in, like, the canyons and also on the ground, with, like, the grass and such, the grass textures. Oh, I really don't know what weapon I want to use right now. I guess I'll use rockets. We do have some C4 pickups as well that we could probably make use of. Where is that guy going? Okay, you're taking a really oddly specific route to find me, I'll give you that. And I don't want that guy standing up again, so I just want to make sure he's dead. Don't have to worry about him in the end. Yeah, I don't exactly know what kind of path these guys are taking, but it certainly is odd. I was kind of hoping that last guy would get shot by a scrapjack out there, but I guess I'm not so lucky. See, they're making their way up. They're trying. I'm kind of overestimating how far they can waddle over. At least the speed of which they can waddle over. Please die. It can take too much effort. There, I think I got him. Yeah, that took care of him. He fell backwards. And that was the end of that little scrapjack out of, quite potentially, the 10 million that are going to be in this level. Okay, let's just shotgun these guys for a while until they get a little bit too close for comfort. And reload for a second.
What are you screaming for? The pain hasn't even started yet.
Didn't you say that in one of the previous games, Sam? Just like a lot of other one-liners. Oh dear. I feel as though they could have added some pretty interesting new one-liners, but they had to rely on ones that they had already used in the past. Because, obviously, we're no longer living in the early 21st century. I mean, technically this is still the early 21st century, but, like, at the very dawn of it. So, they can't really think of any cheesy early 21st century one-liners to use anymore. There's a lot. Well, at least they're throwing out kamikazes now. It's a little bit less wasteful of my ammunition because they all go boom. And boom means chain explosion, which I'm pleased by. There you are. Stop running to the right. There's no reason for you to run to your right, because I'm over here. I don't care what your pathfinding capabilities are. It's not really going to help you in the long run, I want to say. Look at them just, like, suddenly making these little U-turns. What's the point? I'm questioning your game, Crow Team. Like so many times before, I question the decisions you made for the enemy artificial intelligence. Because it's not very intelligent, if you know what I mean. This video is gonna be so long. It's gonna be the most boring video of this channel. And I'm sorry if I sound a little bit exhausted, because before this, I downed a soda. And that soda has kind of given me a sugar crash. And there's more of those guys out there. I'm just gonna open up, see what kind of C4 is in here. Alright, that's pretty good C4. And I'm just like, carefully make my way over and assess the situation. Boink, boink. Oh yeah, I got to use the pistol at least. Iron sights is still pretty handy for taking out those dudes that are just out in the distance. Just a little bit outside of our pistol spread. 2 shots as per usual. Now they're starting to send out clear skeletons. Okay, this could be a problem. No. I guess I could continue to use the assault rifle. I mean, I have to reload it quite a lot, but it's still useful to a point. Did that kill him? Yeah, I killed him. Okay. He just flew right past me, so it's all good. I wonder if I'm actually supposed to be up closer. Maybe I should make some ground. Maybe I should cover some more ground, is what I'm trying to say. Oh! Nope. You next. At least the skeletons have the common courtesy to attack one at a time. I'm not complaining about this. Lots of skellies around the corner. We Go back to October. It's no longer spooky, scary Halloween day. Actually, I should probably go check and see if there is anything over here. Like, I will make these really quick sprints to see if there's, like, anything hidden at all around these areas. Like, there's some pickups back here. This is not a secret. What? Is this a secret? No, I can... Hang on, I can see through the level if I keep running forward over it. That's impressive. Look at that. That's just a thing of beauty. Okay, well, that's the secret area where you can look through the level's walls. That's a feature. Okay, that was secret number 1. Now let's go look around for secret number 2 and see if we can look through a few more canyon walls. And also pick up some bullets. And maybe some shieldry. Yeah, there's some shieldry right there. That's pretty good. Gotta get some more shield. Oh, enemies. And they're all purple people again. Any catches to this? Oh, there's a scrapjack out there. Okay, well, that's a catch. I really do not want to use this cannonball right now. I should actually probably check and see if there are going to be enemies spawning behind me, because I know at some point they're going to pull that trick with the magic hat that is the enemy spawning trigger, and let's just say I won't be surprised if that happens. I just want to make sure I don't get caught off guard. I'm actually going to quick save right now. I should probably quick save rather frequently during this gameplay, because the last thing I need to do is repeat all the things I just did, like all the enemies I just killed. And considering the fact that there's already a substantial amount of enemies as is, it would be better to be safe than to be apologetic. You know what I mean? You know, I'll just keep firing rockets. It doesn't really matter if I waste rockets. I can just go over here to this box and then pick up more rockets. Oh, there's another scrapjack. Oh, there's 2 of them. They come in pairs, it seems. Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised by that. There were a few pairs earlier in the game as well. And also in this level, if you think about it. I mean, if you don't have short-term memory loss, then you probably recall there was a pair of them over there earlier, but now there no longer is. And that guy should be still alive? Okay, he should be dead now. Because I'm looking at my points counter, and it went up. That means he's dead. Also, a bit of an unrelated note. I don't have a sniper rifle now, but we'll pretend that this Devastator is secretly a sniper rifle. One thing I learned about the sniper rifle is that it actually, in this game, does the exact same amount of damage it would, like... The way the old sniper rifles worked is that you had to zoom in to deal more damage, but the way they work in this game is that it doesn't matter if you're scoped in or not, the sniper rifle bullet will actually still do the same amount of damage as it normally does when scoped in, so that's actually pretty cool. You can essentially no-scope bulls, and I do like that a lot, so I just figured I should point that out because I learned it from Omcarrot actually, and yeah, I learned a lot of things from him because he knows this game inside and out, and me, I tried to avoid knowing as much about this game as possible just because I wanted to keep the experience fresh. What is that sound? I'm hearing clump, 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 and I don't really like that sound very much. It's probably just more scrapjacks. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. They've already thrown so many at me, why not more? Could feed me more C4 sponges. Okay. Where... Actually, that sounds like a biomech. But again, I can't see a damn thing. There he is. There's the scrappy deputy right there. And we'll let that scrappy come towards us in a minute. First of all, I'm gonna go back here, reload my assault rifle. I don't know why I'm doing this really carefully. Like, I might just eventually break out the minigun. I do want to conserve Devastator ammunition for actually a really special reason, because there's one particular section of this level which I remember, and that section happens to have helicopters. Like, why not throw in more helicopters at us, right? So, you know how well the Devastator works against helicopters. It's pretty much an instant rocket once you shoot it at them, so I'm just gonna save that. Save the ammunition, all 20 Devastator shells that I have for the time being, until we encounter them. So that's why you're starting to fire. I keep forgetting that it doesn't matter if they see you or not, they're still gonna attack anyway. And that's really obnoxious, but what can you do? And, okay, there's the other guy. Panic time. I'm killing a few kamikazes here or there. Like, did that that didn't kill him. Yeah, I can see he's still alive over there. I should probably deal with that. Yeah. What? How are you still alive? Man, that guy's super good at dodging missiles. I'll tell you that much. Let's just go pelt a few more bolts into him, take care of that guy. And then move on. I was actually thinking about what my next playthrough should be. I guess this is kind of important to mention. I might possibly do some sort of playthrough which might involve something that a lot of people would frown upon. It's still currently in the decision-making process. I don't know if it's something I'm gonna act upon. I guess I'll just see when the time comes. But of course, still gonna be doing TF2 vids, so gotta keep up with that as well. And wait for that guy to finish attacking. Also, my headset is doing that thing again where I'm hearing sounds coming from the wrong side, and I don't feel like changing that right now. So, considering the fact that all the enemies are just appearing from one single area and never any other area, I probably just simply won't bother changing my headset at all. I'm just gonna go with that. And you probably won't even notice it in this video because that's not how the way videos work, per se. Just thought I'd bring that to attention. I hope that killed him. It didn't. It didn't land on him, and as such, he didn't take the full amount of damage that C4 would normally use. Oh, well, I have, like, no minigun ammunition. I thought I had more, but I guess they're not going to give me a chance for the time being. Well, I do have all these rockets, though, so I could probably make use of those. If I really wanted to. Yeah, I kind of figured that the minigun ammunition would be a part of the whole lineup, but I guess not. Wow, this is really exciting. Just look at all these enemies running towards me. I'm feeling so overwhelmed by their countless numbers. Whatever shall I do? However shall I survive this onslaught of kamikazes and clear skeletons and rocketeers and the occasional scrapjack? This is just way too terrifying for me. I should probably play a more easygoing game. Yep. Welcome to Serious Sam 3 BFE, where I basically play this game while making really random noises, because I have no commentary over this. I understand that Serious Sam 3 is really about fighting a ton of enemies in, like, very confined spaces. This isn't exactly confined, but it works. Just, what can you really commentate over on this? It's not the most interesting thing ever, unless you know which enemies are specifically going to be attacking you, and even then, if you do know that, well, you can explain, oh yeah, we're gonna be attacked by an onslaught of clear skeletons and rocketeers and kamikaze bomber suiciders, and yeah, you can certainly mention it, but that's all you really have to say. It's just still the same enemy over and over again. It's still the same type of enemies, I guess. I should probably use the more plural term. Otherwise, people are going to call me out on that because I'm clearly uneducated and I have no life. I just play video games with voice commentary. Where are all these enemies? They really are taking their sweet time getting over here. Okay, are you gonna attack? Yeah, he's gonna attack. That's the same scrapjack from earlier that, like... just give me a sec. There we go. Oh, there's still a few of you Rocketeer dudes here. I guess I should probably take care of that. Is this minigun ammunition? This is! I should have picked that up a long time ago, but I chose not to, because I don't make the most rational decisions when it comes to picking up ammo. Can I turn on my flashlight? I can't turn on my flashlight. Okay.